Oh, get in there is a comment from Ian Miller.
Hold on! Stop telling us you've won!
Is that
We've won, sorry.
It has to be it.
That has to be it, though, Ian Miller. Ian Miller's obviously saying that for a reason. There it is, Ian Miller! Get in! The Clarets have won again. It's about time we fucking bounced back from that. Sorry, not about time. It's a good thing that we bounced back from that horrendous referee performance. If anything, the performance were better at Leeds than it was here. But we've got the win. We've won again. We've edged even further away from the relegation zone, and we've got the win against a team that's down there against us. But it is obviously time to do the match reaction. Burnley 1, Sheffield United 0. Get your comments in, guys, in the chat for the match reaction. We'll read out what we can when we can. Simon, I'll start with you, because I think I started with JT in the last game. What are your thoughts on that game? Like I said, Burnley won 1-0 against Sheffield United at Turf Moor. We've edged further away from the relegation zone. How do you feel?
It's zero surprise to me that game was... It's exactly how everyone predicted it to be. Some people said a boring 0-0 even before this game. So it was never going to be a high-scoring or an enthralling game. It was a dog-eat-dog sort of game, and we won 1-0. We got... I don't think we've had... In fact, the commentator's just done my job for me. 0 shots on target since the goal.
What, so, Sheffield United or us?
Us.
So it's a professional job, is what you're saying?
Exactly, yeah. We've done the damage since we got the goal. We've gone the full second half. We haven't even had a shot on target. We can criticise the strikers for that, but irrelevant of that, we got 3 points. I think Ben Mee scoring just typifies our sort of where our performances are coming from. They're coming from the back. They're not coming from up top at the minute. They're not coming from creativity.
No,
they're coming from hard work. They're coming from set pieces. And I'll take that any day of the week. This is a massive game for Burnley. It's not to be underestimated by the fact that Sheffield United have not won a game this season. They've still got a good manager. They've still got a good 11, really, on paper. They're a very similar team, as we've said many a time throughout today. I think we've got a massively important win at home against another, at the minute, relegation battlers.
Yeah, relegation certainties, I think I would have said before
for them,
the game. And after watching them today, we weren't great tonight, but in my opinion, but we've done a job on them, which is all we can do. Yeah. And if they can't even start creating chances in that sort of game, then I can't really see how they're going to get out of the trouble that they're in. But Johnny, your thoughts on the game then?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's still their fate now, Sheffield United. I think they'll get relegated now. They're absolutely bobbins, terrible, awful. But I think for us, that's bread and butter for us, is them kind of performances now. I mean, he had a lot of the ball, but so did Villa. But when you played against Villa, you thought, hang on a minute, something's going to happen any minute. Then they can have the ball for 90 minutes. It's not going to do anything with it. They're that bad. So we just need that little bit of something just to get that goal. And obviously Ben Mee, good header. Like I said, for me, man of the match with Ben Mee tonight. And it was just comfortable. I just knew going into it, I just thought, it's 3 points easy. And we didn't have to do a great deal. We just get the goal and just play the Sean Dyche way, so to speak. And it was just pretty straightforward. But like I said, Taylor's obviously gone off. If that were anybody else apart from Sheffield United, then you'd be thinking, oh my God, if they've got a tricky winger or something. But you didn't notice, you know what I mean? It didn't affect us that much. They ended up going on and scoring and then settling down and becoming solid. So that's the only negative you can take out of it, is that we're going to potentially lose him now for a minimum of 4 weeks. Charlie Taylor. Yeah, and you can't replace him. He's irreplaceable. You've got cover in Peters, but you can't replace Taylor with Peters. He's all right for the odd game here and there, but when you're talking a minimum of 4 weeks and you're replacing him, it's tricky. But we've been in worse positions. Look at our bench. We've got players out. That weren't our strongest 11, and we're grinding out a 1-0 win. So no, I'm happy with that. Positive going into the new year for me.
Yeah, I think for me, I don't think we ever really got out of third gear, but at the same time, I don't think we ever needed to. Sheffield, we got a relatively easy goal from a corner, set piece, whatever it were, a free kick, corner or free kick, and then after that, like Simon said, 0 goals, 0 shots on target. Since then, we didn't have to do anything. Burnley obviously had the same sort of mentality as us. Right, well, these don't have the quality to actually get a goal here, so we've won the game. So We didn't need to get out of a certain gear, third gear, to actually even win the game. Like you both said, we didn't really have to do anything. Let's have a look at some of the comments. Kieran Phillips says it's a good job that they were shit. Yeah, that's basically not in so many words at what we said, Kieran, to be fair to Kieran. Stephen Powell, says 1-0 Clarets, typical Burnley win. Phil Tricks Wilcox says, Taylor, bad news, hopefully a few back for Fulham though. Results are the most important thing. Trev Hartley says, up the Clarets. Lincoln says, well done lads, proud to be a Claret, up the Clarets. John Corbett says, a shocking second half though. We didn't need to do anything, did we, John, to be fair? That's the problem. That's the response I've come with that up. And then, Kieran says, yes, get in there and things like that. And, so, Johnny, you're going for Ben Mee, man of the match. I think I'm going to go for Ben, man of the match as well, to be fair. No one really stood out.
No one really stood out, but I think he's got the winning goal. He was good defensively. Just good all round for me, Ben Mee.
Simon?
Yeah, I think it was a team performance more than an individual's performance. Ben edging man of the match for me over Brownhill, but it's close between them two. But simply the goal is enough to decide it.
Yeah, I thought Brownhill did well again, to be fair. I thought Westy was all right. He definitely improved from his Leeds game. But unless there's anything you two boys want to add, I think we'll start wrapping up there. And we'll start signing off. We'll be back, hopefully, for the Fulham game, which is another massive game. We'll win that one there, and then we are well and truly out of it. Yeah.
We're always well
Simon, Simon makes a good point. Not many people who actually watch this do this, but if you want to get your fan reaction in, please do send it into the page. All I want you to do is film yourself talking about your reaction to the game. Film yourself 2 or 3 minutes chatting about the game, your reaction to the game. Send it into the page, and then we will put you in the fan reaction show live on YouTube. Sorry, not live on YouTube. It'll be uploaded to YouTube, and we'll be in the podcast and podcast as well. But yeah, boys, thanks for that. And I think, like I said, we'll be back for the Fulham game.
Yep.
Cheers, lads.
Bye. See you later.